Hi Andy, this is Ungshu with my crazy ideas of filming all the white night stuff. Just look at this. I'm telling you, there's a lot of pinkish in this palette. And as you can see, I'm filming another video because it's quite late already, and I thought that why not to try and just make a little circle around the place. So I'm in another community. Basically, I'm on a circle road, and you remember me filming over there where the kids' beach is. So I just went on the right, and now I'm kind of heading on the right too, and this is the closest road to our community because our community starts there where the turn is. So if you walk on the left down that road, you'll be in our community. So I think that I can effortlessly get back to our community. But this one is not ours. It's I think it's proletariats, meaning proletarian. And as you can see, it's quite late now. I mean, late for it depends. Late for what? I think that you can say that white nights are here for today. And as you can see, the liquid gold is very bright yet. And I almost never walk down this road, so I'm just gonna see what's in here. I really don't remember if I was walking down this road maybe in the last 10 years, so it will be new for me too. The light is really gorgeous now. It's not easy to film on both sides. And I used to like this plot until they made the fence. And I love this house a lot, actually, with this tall birch. It's very cute and looks romantic. Okay. Yeah, I remember this road, and I like this plot a lot too. Very cute. And this bizarre house, really, it looks like in some garage or something. The post. Well, oh, I wanted to show you this plot. Really, it's very cute. I don't know why, it just reminds me of something cozy. And so I'm gonna walk to the woods, and then I'll turn right. I'm not sure if I see the ponds, but if I do, I don't know. Oh, just look at these bizarre things. And if you look closer, you will see the wheel. It's a wheel from the old cart. It's kind of vintage. It was visible more, but now I think that it's not so visible because there's a lot of stuff growing upon it. This is an empty plot. Yeah, I think I visited this road, this place about, oh, just look at this, I'm mistaken again. I think I visited it 2 years ago, actually, because I remember this thing and this number. And yeah, it turns out I'm mistaken, and I kind of confused two communities, but that doesn't really matter. It turns out that the closest one to ours is Авторемонтник. not proletarian, but they are quite close too. I even know one woman from this community after Remontnik. She works at the railway station at Tosna. Okay. And these are the Devil's Pass, as you can see. So I can barely make a few steps on the right and I will find myself in our community, but yeah, they used to have a piano in this house and someone was playing it, some school student, and they were playing quite decently, but that was quite long ago. I think that now he or she is a grown-up and they don't play anymore. Just look at these flowers. And I think that someone is riding. So they didn't hit me. The road is quite narrow. And yeah, there's a lamp upstairs, quite romantic. Just look at these clouds. When you think that you captured all the clouds already, and this one are so reddish, that's so strange. There appear some other clouds that will make you amazed. I don't know, I found this house quite creepy. There are not too many people around, at least not as many as on Sunday or Saturday, but quite many. Look at this light. It's not easy to focus the camera because it's so transparent and everything, like I used to say, like I always say, it's getting dissolved in this light. At least that's what it looks like. I'm not sure if you can see that through the camera, but that's what my eyes can capture. I find this road very cute too, so I'm glad that I undertook this little walk, despite that you just have no idea how heavy my sack is. I didn't have a chance to walk home earlier, to come home earlier, because I had some errands to run in Tosna, and of course I'm dragging some heavy food because I have to eat something after all, and I'm even dragging some food for Grandpa's wife who made me an order. I cannot just refuse. Well, this is quite romantic plot, don't you think? It's because of the tree house. Look, it's a tree house. Oh, wow. It's cool. I'll try to film it from here. Wow, look at this. It's very professional. I've never ever seen such a gorgeous tree house here. I've seen a few, I have to say, but this one is beyond my imagination. And look at this house, it's hiding behind the trees. Well, the closer I'm getting to the woods, the more rural and wild it's getting. And it's getting quite dark, even the lights are on. Sorry. Something is itching. Oh. Yeah, and this one is very rural. Yeah, was quite a nice porch. Some houses are new, some are renovated, but some are very old. Well, this thing is very strange. I mean, the basement, what they're doing with the basement. And I think it's for sale. Yeah, that's pretty sad. Just look at this pinkish cloud. It looks pinkish only under some angle. And this is Hortensia. What is it called in your language? I think it's called Hortensia too, something like that. Look at this light. It's quite white now. And if I have an opportunity, I will film a little fragment of the age of our community that I didn't film before. And as you can see, now I'm approaching the forest road. I hope there will be no forest spirits in there. I'm a little bit scared after what brother-in-law told me. This is so strange. I mean, this cabin, quite cool, isn't it? What's that? Very nice. Well, it's not too dark yet. Yeah, I mean, my brother-in-law just told me how last year he saw something right at our house. I mean, very close. Our house is the third one from the forest. I think I could go and film the pond over there, but I'll probably walk on the right. And maybe I can film one more fragment of the road next to it. Yeah, people were staring at me like if saw the ghost. I don't think I look this scary. Or do I really look this scary? Yeah, this forest road is very nice. And it's always interesting to look what's in between the roads. So you can see the backyards of the houses. And wait a second, I'm still itching everywhere. Sorry for that. Maybe they're biting me too actively. I mean, different flying mites. Okay, so if I walk over there, I'll come directly home, but it will be quite a long way. And I'm a little bit scared of forest spirits in the dark because they are real. And like I said, brother-in-law, he saw something. And someone is riding. That's not good. I think that I might just put the camera down so that they don't get too nervous. Okay, and I can say that he told me what? He said that when it was very dark, he just came to the woods in order to have a brief evening walk, just to breathe some fresh air So he saw something literally running in front of his nose, just sneaking from under his nose. And it was quite a big creature, but it was so fast that he couldn't really see it, what it was. And he saw the grass moving, and it was not something that he imagined. It was not ephemeral, it was real. So he got so scared and he ran home. Well, as you can see, I almost reached the main road of our community that will lead me home too. But I'm still not going home. I just want to make one more tiny circle in order to listen to the music, and I will be just walking around sipping lemonade. And I mean, he told me about this experience of meeting something at the woods. After I told him about the experience, it was probably one day ago when they were visiting. I think that, just look at this, the afterlight is reflecting on the wall. Can you see it? Well, what's heady, I think you've seen it many times, and you've also seen this one, but I can just film a little fragment of it because it's always different in the slide. So I'm just gonna tell you about my experience. It was very dark. I stopped filming the 11th road. It was the edge of the woods, a very wild and rural place. Just look at this. Wow, it's so pinkish. Beautiful. Maybe you can see something out of this pinkish burst. Okay, but I'm just telling you, just in case, that it's very unusual, a cloud like this, like all other clouds tonight. Well, and then when I reached the woods, I heard a scream. I heard some creature screaming. It was somewhere on the railways or behind the railways, and there is a swampy place over there, and you know, it was something in between a human scream, a piggy scream, and a doggy scream. It was very eerie, I'm telling you. Okay, I'm running out of space on my hard drive, and I already reached our road. Like I said, I will make a tiny circle in order to breathe some fresh air because it's getting very, very fragrant. So I think that I heard Chupacabra, the goat vampire, or some mythical creature. I know that there are elks, and I saw an elk footprint very recently. I really saw it in the soil, but I don't think that was an elk. But who knows? But I know about spirits here that live in these woods, so maybe that was the case. And of course I ran home quite quickly because I was scared.